2. Swung on and miss.
Coming in right side, Sip. It goes down to the slide and gets it.
Nelson's going to take off on the pitch, which is a called strike 3.
Wes Marshall pitches a ground ball through the infield on the left side. One will score. They're going to wave a second runner around. Throw will come to the plate. It is not in time.
Alston Telephone Company and R&J Broadcasting Incorporated is proud to present to you this broadcast on yourliveevent.com.
And a pleasant good morning, everybody. I'm Greg for yourliveevent.com. Thanks for tuning in. We got Region 3 baseball action here from the capital city as we're at Sanford Sports Complex here, right by Bismarck Legacy High School, kind of on the northeastern corner of the capital city here in Bismarck, North Dakota. After this tournament originally was supposed to be played in Lemoore on Monday, starting Monday. This actually should be the final day of the tournament, but of course, lots of rain affecting Lemoore and all the surrounding area. So postpone the tournament Monday and Tuesday, and tournament officials try to find a spot where we can get this tournament played. And this place came up, and it's going to be a nice playing field here, nice facility for getting the Region 3 tournament in. It's all turf, as you can see on the camera there. New Rockford-Sheyenne getting their warm-ups right now. Their infield, South Border already taking their infield. So we are just moments away here from first pitch of the first day of the Region 3 baseball tournament here on yourliveevent.com. Complete coverage for you today and tomorrow for the tournament here. It looks like we're going to have 4 games today, and then 3, maybe 4 tomorrow. We're going to start at 9 a.m. tomorrow to hopefully get everything played. I know we're going to run up against state track that's also going on here in Bismarck. That runs tomorrow through Saturday. So a lot of these teams have members on their team that also participating in state track. So we'll kind of see how everything plays out tomorrow. But we don't have to worry about that today, as state track doesn't start till tomorrow. But hopefully to get everything in. If there's a second repeat championship game tomorrow, there might be a little bit where state track members have to go over to the Community Bowl here in Bismarck and participate in their events, then maybe come back and play and finish the baseball tournament, the game and everything. So, but we'll kind of have to wait and see what all happens. But hey, we get some baseball in here. The weather in Bismarck, chilly and still kind of rainy, but the rain has kind of let up now, so that's the good news. Maybe still a little sprinkle out there, but it's definitely cloudy and a little chilly. I think 42 degrees is last check, so we'll get a first pitch temp for you and everything. But thanks for tuning in during the pregame report here. Irie Insurance. Irie Insurance. Get the insurance protection you want with the customer service you deserve at Irie Insurance. They cover it all from home, auto, crop, commercial, and benefits insurance. You can visit their website, irieinsurance.com, to get a free quote. So, all right. Well, we got New Rockford-Sheyenne and South Border coming up here for our first game of 4 today. Complete coverage, like I said, here on Your Live Event. And nothing would be possible without our great sponsorships from around the area. So we appreciate that. For supporting these wildly broadcasts here, bringing you exclusive video from the Sanford Sports Complex. Really nice facility here, all turf, it looks like, for the softball, baseball, and football fields, I believe, over there. And a really nice school here on the northeast side of Bismarck. So, yeah, we hopefully get everything in, and might play through a little rain here and there. We might have a little delays, but we should be able to hopefully get everything in here in this tournament now. So, all right, well, we got some other announcements. Of course, we're covering the Region 2 baseball tournament here on Your Live Event. Looks like that has been moved to Castleton tomorrow, and then Mayville State on Friday. And then Region 2 softball was just announced. That'll be postponed to tomorrow at Mayport CG High School, being played at 3 and 5 o'clock. Also, the Region 1 tournament, Region 1 baseball tournament, has been moved to Friday at 8 a.m. will be Lisbon versus Central Cass, and then at 10 a.m. the winner plays Northern Cass in the championship. So all those games right here on yourliveevent.com. You can keep it up to schedule and everything by just visiting our website, yourliveevent.com. Our schedule is there for a week or 2 in advance, plus you can view previous broadcasts. Okay, well, we're going to take a break. I got a chance to talk with both head coaches, and interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank, sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in North Dakota and Minnesota. You can visit the website dhb.bank for more information. So I got a chance to talk with both head coaches, so that's coming up on our pregame, Irie Insurance pregame, and then first pitch brought to you by Norman County Raceway and the Red River Valley Speedway. Norman County Raceway, check out the World of Outlaw late models on June 28th in Ada, Minnesota. Tickets now available at normancountyraceway.com. All right, we'll take a break. We'll come back with chat with both head coaches next right here on yourliveevent.com. It's a 2025 Region 3 baseball tournament from Bismarck Legacy High School. That's coming up next.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
There's more at 104. Hillsboro, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsboro and see why there's more at 104.
Back to the pregame report on yourliveevent.com. We're in Bismarck. Bismarck Legacy Field at Sanford Sports Complex here, playing on the turf today. And thanks for tuning in to our pregame report. We got lineups and first pitch coming up for South Border and New Rockford-Sheyenne right here on yourliveevent.com. My name is Greg. Right now, we got Tucker Meidinger, head coach for the Mustangs of South Border, joining us here in his second year as head coach. So, Coach, boy, it's been a whirlwind here the last several days trying to figure out if we can get a tournament in, right?
Yeah, weather's been crazy right now, so quite a change. We had 9 degrees last week, and now it's in the 30s.
So what do you think playing on this is going to be quite different playing on an all-turf field here in Bismarck today?
Yeah, I think it's going to be different for pretty much every team. I mean, we don't have the luxury of playing on turf every day, but same field, everyone's got to play on it, so it's not that big of a difference.
And it's nice to get this tournament in here because there was talks of, all sorts of different talks, but it looks like we're going to try and get it in today and tomorrow, right?
Yep.
Okay, so got the Rockets. What kind of game are you expecting today?
It's going to be a hard-fought game. Should be relatively close, and I mean, we've played them twice, split with them. I think we won by 2, they won by 4, so to go, just got to play good baseball. So
okay, sounds good. Good luck today.
Thank you.
Halsted Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halsted, Shelley, Neilsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argosville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halsted Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halsted Telephone Company today.
Welcome back. Your live event pregame report. We're at Legacy High School here in the capital city for the Region 3 baseball tournament. And looks like we're going to be playing some baseball today, and cloudy and a little bit rainy, but hey, we're going to get the tournament in. Thanks for tuning in during the pregame report. Head coach right now for the Rockets of New Rockford-Sheyenne, Dave Scogan, joining us. Thanks for joining us on our pregame. Coach, what are your thoughts heading into this game? Just been a lot of stuff, a lot of talk probably going on the last several days, right?
Yeah, a lot of talk, a lot of hurry up and wait. Get all the guys ready to go for Monday, which as soon as going to be the start of the tournaments. So you end the day last Friday getting ready for Monday, and then sit and wait for a couple days. Good long region meeting to get this figured out, to make sure we're in the right facility with the right type of tournament to give all these kids the best opportunity to go out and settle around the field. So hurry up and wait, but ready to go right now, and happy to be on a nice complex. So.
Yeah, playing on the turf today. How is that going to affect your players today?
I think favorably. We historically this season played defense very well. When we have given up some runs, we've actually had a lot of bad bounces in games. So nice true hops here. I think this favors our defense well. It should favor all defenses well from a true hop. Ball's going to move a little faster. Balls in the gaps to the outfielders. That's going to move a lot faster than they're used to too. So some adjustments made hopefully during inning outie, and hit the ground running when the game starts.
So the weather, it's going to be a little rainy. Might be playing in the rain a little bit during this tournament, right?
Yeah, I'd say at least this one for sure looks like it might clear off. Tomorrow looks nice. You hope to get there. My mindset, I pound in these guys all the time, is the weather's the weather. It can't be in our thought process. Both teams got to deal with it. From last week, Monday, I told these guys, hey, you better show up with long sleeves when the tournament starts because it's going to be cold. That was the day it was 90 degrees outside. So, it's cooler than we're used to. It's the back end of May. It shouldn't be this cold, but it's North Dakota. So it's spring baseball. So you got to prepare for everything. So,
Okay, you got the Mustangs, the team you split with this year so far. So what do you think coming into this one?
Anything can happen. This region's wide open. We went up down Ashley, did not play well offensively. Played them again in New Rockford a few weeks later, faced the same pitcher. Offensively, hit the ball all over the place. The one nice thing about being a visiting team in a tournament is you get off to a good start, you can put pressure on a team real quick. We are the visitors today because we're the 3 seed. Hope to get out to a good start. Facing the guy we haven't seen yet this year. I've watched him, know what he's about, but have not faced him. But I like our chances. When we throw strikes, we play defense, and we've been hitting the ball lately. I'll take these guys against anybody any day of the week.
Sounds good. Thanks so much, and good luck today.
Thank you.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
It's the North Dakota All-Star Gathering on your live event, as we'll cover the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 2nd and 3rd.
This will be hit and over the shortstop Berg into left center field. A run comes in to score with Alexander Rath.
Optimist Volleyball Series June 16th and 17th.
Blue outside Linsinger with another hammer.
Plus, the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 14th and 15th.
Baldwin finds Wick. Wick open, three-pointer coming. Yes, sir!
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
What does it mean to be locally owned and operated? For Cenex, it means everything. It means that we know if you take your coffee to go or if you like to stay a while. It means we've helped Little Leagues get jerseys and local festivals get funding. It means we know what our communities need. So you'll always leave Cenex with a full tank, full of snacks, or full of smiles. Or all of the above. And that means the world to us. Cenex, powered locally.
Back here to Sanford Sports Complex in Bismarck. I'm Greg for yourliveevent.com. Thanks for tuning in. We got New Rockford-Sheyenne taking on South Border here. First game of the Region 3 baseball tournament. Of course, we had a game earlier that was last week in Steele. It was Carrington over Kidder County 15-9. So that put Carrington in game 2. They'll take on Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, Edgeley coming up after this one. Kidder County will play later today, and they will play the third game today, and then we'll have another game today as well. All right, we got to get to the starting lineups here for both these clubs. Let's meet New Rockford-Sheyenne. They are the visitors. Thomas Almers bats leadoff at short, then Sky Kramlich pitching. Easton Simon will bat third, followed by Alex Weisenberger. Braden Collier bats fifth, Leighton Jacobson sixth and right. Dashiell Beekler in center field, batting seventh. Batting eighth will be Vinny Ruppel, and batting ninth will be Jack DeMeester. And head coach Dave Scogan for New Rockford-Sheyenne. And now, home team, South Border Mustangs. Blake Goebel bats leadoff at short. Parker Solway at third, bats second. Then Berkeley France catcher, or center field rather. Caleb Koziak catching, batting cleanup. Colton Vetter in right field, batting fifth. Batting sixth will be Cole Nitschke at first. Trent Johnson, the pitcher, bats seventh. Liam Kiefer bats eighth. And then Connor Strobel in left. Tucker Meitinger is the head coach here for South Border Mustangs. So that's the starting lineups for this one. We're going to probably get started here shortly as the pitcher taking his warm-up tosses here for South Border, Trent Johnson on the mound here. So South Border coaches, like I said, Tucker Meitinger, assisted by Colin Crabtree. And the Rockford-Sheyenne, head coach Dave Scogan, assisted by Lucas Weisenberger. That boy is Jack Scogan. Got it listed here on the program, so excuse me. All right, we are set for action here from Sanford Sports Complex here in Bismarck and on the northeast edge of town. And of course, this tournament was supposed to be played in Lemoore starting Monday, but a lot of rain, a lot of weather conditions. So we finally got this field here and open it up. Great complex here. And thanks everybody here at Bismarck Legacy High School and Sanford Sports Complex for opening it up and letting us play the Region 3 tournament here. And hospitality, everybody, and athletic directors as well for helping us out from Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, and Kidder County. Ryan Larson for Kidder and Lucas Isaacson for Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion. So we appreciate that. All right, we are set for action. And Johnson, first pitch coming across and missing ball one. So first pitch coming across at 12:04. And we'll check. We'll try and get a game time temperature here and everything for you. It looks like 43 degrees and cloudy, little showers around the area. There's a grounder to first baseman, and first baseman gloves it, backhands, and runs over to first for the outs. That's Nitschke. So Almers is out on the unassisted put out by first baseman. Now Sky Kramlich up for the Rockford-Sheyenne. So that's 0-1. Pitch is outside. It's going to be 1 ball, 1 strike here. 2-0 rather. So 2 balls. 2 balls, no strikes to Kramlich at the plate for the Rockford-Sheyenne Rockets. And the pitch. There's a strike. 2-1 now the count to Kramlich from Trent Johnson of South Border Mustangs. Looks like maybe a little sprinkle happening again. Here's the pitch. That one's low and in the turf. So 3-1 now to Kramlich. On deck, here's Easton Simon for the Rockets. Rockets and rocket blue tops, black pants, the pinstripes, blue helmets. There's a swing and a miss. Just got a piece. Stays alive at 3-2. South Border, black tops, white pants, and blue letters and numbers. Our first pitch was brought to you by Norman County Raceway and the Red River Valley Speedway. Sharp roller foul. Red River Valley Speedway in West Fargo. Friday night races start at 7 o'clock, and check out the World of Outlaw Sprint Cars May 31st and August 23rd. For more information, visit redrivervalleyspeedway.com. It popped up. First baseman giving chase over by the first base dugout, and will run out of room. Kind of lands over there by the batting cages. So it'll be 3-2 now still. So 3 balls and 2 strikes to Sky Kramlich at the plate for the Rockets. So coming up next, we'll have Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, Edgeley taking on Carrington. That'll be game 2 of the day. And then Kidder County will take on the loser of this one. And then we'll have another game later on tonight. So 4 games today. And there's a walk. So 1 on, 1 out. Easton Simon now for New Rockford-Sheyenne Rockets. So Johnson on the mound for the Mustangs. Checks first as Nitschke holding him on over there. There's a strike. 0-1. I think winds are... What were winds? I forgot to look. I think northwest 10 to 15. Kind of blowing out or in from left field. Here's the pitch. So sharp roller to second. Second baseman gloves, goes to second base and relay to first and throws off target. That'll take the runner to second base. So they get the force out at second base. So Kramlich out at second and Simon standing at second now on the throw. 2 down. Here's Alex Weisenberger now for the Rockford-Sheyenne. And the pitch. Swing, fly ball to right field. Right fielder giving chase. Going to go foul, but just out of play there over the chain link fence. Should be strike 1 to Alex Weisenberger. No balls, 1 strike from Trent Johnson. Will meet the defense here for the Mustangs of South Border. And the pitch swung on and missed. Strike 2 to Alex Weisenberger. A 3 games starting tomorrow at 9 a.m. here in Bismarck. Maybe 4 tomorrow. Depends. Here's the pitch. Playing a pop 5 back, and it's going to go right to our right here in the press box. 0-2 to Weisenberger still. Beautiful complex here at Bismarck Legacy High School. You can see the school to my right. Football field to my right, and then the softball field is back behind us. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. Got him to chase. And Weisenberger strikes out for out number 3. Okay, New Rockford-Sheyenne, no runs. They'll leave a runner stranded. And on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, New Rockford-Sheyenne 0, South Border coming to bat. We'll have it for you next right here on yourliveevent.com.
Welcome to Ashley Super Value, your neighborhood grocery store where fresh, local, and delicious meat every day. From farm fresh produce to your favorite pantry essentials, they've got everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Craving something special? Their homemade sausage is perfect for any meal, and don't forget their irresistible homemade Coogan. Visit them today at Ashley Super Value or shop online at ashleysupervalue.com for your favorite local treats. Ashley Super Value, you're always first at Super Value.
At Bank Forward in New Rockford, your success is their success. They offer all the essential banking, lending, saving, investment, insurance, and tax needs all in one place. They are here for you. You can download the Bank Forward app and you'll have the power of banking at your fingertips. Join them today and experience banking the local way. You can visit them online at bankforward.com or call 701-947-2421.
Did you know that there are several different types of crop hail insurance policies? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with Irie Insurance. We at Irie Insurance want to help you select a hail policy that will best protect your crops and bottom line from a hailstorm. Give us a call today to schedule a time to meet with an Irie Insurance agent. For our contact information, go to our website at irieins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at Irie.
Irie Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
Welcome back here to Bismarck Legacy High School here at the Sanford Sports Complex. I'm Greg for yourliveevent.com. Thanks for tuning in. Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. No score here heading into the home half of the first with the Mustangs to bats to face Sky Kramlich of the Rockets. Blake Goebel, Parker Salwai, and Berkeley France here. Facing South Border, facing the defending Region 3 champions, the Rockets of New Rockford-Sheyenne. So Goebel will bat here. Number 5 will dig in to face Sky Kramlich of the Rockets. And the pitch. Sails high, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes to Goebel. 1-0 catches the outside. It's going to be count even now. 1 ball, 1 strike to Blake Goebel. On deck here is Parker Salwai. Kramlich gets a sign from Weisenberger. Full lineup in the pitch, and that one's high. So let's meet the defense here for the Rockets. Alex Weisenberger catching. Then you got Braden Collier at first. Jack DeMeester at second. Thomas Almers at short. Easton Simon at third. Another high pitch, so 3-1. Outfield, Vinny Ruppel in left. Dashel Beekler in center, and then Leighton Jacobson at right for head coach Dave Scogan. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Goebel. So 3-2 now. So these two teams split in the regular season. So you'd hear for the third time this year. Rockford-Sheyenne is the 3 seed. South Border the 2 seed. 7-3 for South Border. New Rockford-Sheyenne 8-8 according to the NDHSAA website. That's a swing and a miss. So Goebel strikes out for out number 1. So now it's Parker Solwide to bat for South Border Mustangs. Number 2 will dig in here to face Sky Kramlich. A nice drive up Carrington to Bismarck earlier today. It's raining pretty good. Here's a pitch. High. I think the 3-day total, my rain gauge in Carrington, I think well over 2 inches. I kind of emptied it and forgot how much I had, but I think I had an inch this morning from yesterday. There was a swing and a foul tip and then a couple of half-inch measurements. So I think it's well over 2 inches there in Carrington since Monday. So definitely some much-needed rain. I don't think anybody will complain about the rain. It's just, not very good baseball weather. But, hey, we're getting it in today, so that's the good news. But, of course, this tournament was supposed to be played in Lemoore starting Monday. But Lemoore, I was talking with Lucas, the AD there in Lemoore, and here's the pitch. There's a grounder to third. Third baseman gloves, fires across, and got him. So that's be Simon to Collier for the out 5-3. Solwise retired. 2 down now. And here's Berkeley, France for South Border Mustangs. I think Lucas was saying well over 2 inches there in Lemoore too, so there's no way they're going to get this tournament in. Probably not even till Friday. So everybody, the tournament officials that are swinging a miss, started looking for other options. And this field came up, and it's a great field, great complex here. So thank everybody here in Bismarck Legacy High School and Sanford Sports Complex for letting us play here and get this tournament in. There's a ball outside. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the pitch from Kramlich. A nice pitch. Big bender in there for a strike. 1-2 to France. Kramlich gets a sign from Weisenberger and the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strikes him out. That's going to do it here. 1-2-3 inning. All right, after 1 inning on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, no score. It's New Rockford-Sheyenne South Border Region 3 baseball tournament here in Bismarck. The 2025 version. All right, we'll take a break. We'll be back.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at BloomfieldTrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
The Rumble on the Red, presented by Ellingson Companies and Gerdau Metals Recycling, is coming to West Fargo, North Dakota. The World of Outlaws NOS Energy Drink Sprint Cars come to the Red River Valley Speedway on Saturday, May 31st. Tickets are available now at slspromotions.com or by calling 815-344-2023.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Here's a strike from Johnson to Braden Collier. So 5, 6, 7 batters here for New Rockford-Sheyenne. 5, 6, 7 Collier, Jacobson, and Beekler. Pitch and kind of a 3/4 swing went through. 0-2. Lead the defense here for for South Border. Caleb Koziak catching for South Border. Kale Polnitsky at first. There's a swing, fly ball lifted to right. Right fielder coming over, dives for it, and can't come up with it. It's going to sail past him. Collier rounding first. He'll dig for two. That was a nice attempt by veteran right field. He tried to make a diving leap, but couldn't quite come up with it. So Collier, a leadoff double here, stands at second. Here's Leighton Jacobson now. So let's see, Kolnitsky at first for South Border, Liam Kiefer at second, Blake Goebel at short, Parker Solway at third. Outfield, Connor Strobel left, Berkeley France center, and Colton Veteran right for head coach Tucker Meitinger. Johnson on the mound, check second, and the pitch. Outside. 1-0 to Leighton Jacobson here of New Rockford-Sheyenne Rockets. There's the pitch. Swinging a foul. So if you're looking at your bracket, if you're wondering, like, why is this game being played? They just didn't, because the winner or the loser of this one has to play again. So they didn't want the loser of this one to play a game right after and then potentially even play another game. So they kind of changed the brackets up a little bit. Here's the pitch and this grounder to second and out at first. So 4-3, Jacobson's retired, moves the runner over. So Collier at third base with one down now. So this game was supposed to be the second game on Monday, but they moved it to the first game. And then the second game today is Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, Edgeley taking on Carrington. That'll be 20 minutes after this one. And the third game will be Kidder County taking on the loser of this one. And then game 5 later on today will be the winner of Kidder County, and the loser of this one will meet the loser of our next game. So it's there's a ball. So it's just kind of moving the brackets around, the games around, just so the winner or the loser of this one doesn't have to come back and play right away, and even potentially 3 games today. So, yeah, it's kind of just moved around a little bit as we got 4 games on the schedule. There's a swing and a miss today. So 0-2 now, looks like, actually. No balls, 2 strikes to Dashel Beekler at the plate for the Rockets of New Rockford-Sheyenne with a runner at third and one down. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. No score here in the top of the second. Swinging a fly ball. First baseman chasing in foul territory and won't catch up to it. Had a long ways to go. Lands about 5 feet foul down by the right field line. So Beekler stays alive at 0-2. So a lot of other tournaments being postponed and moved, different locations. So definitely quite the mix-up of tournaments here with the rain this week. Here's the pitch. It's outside. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Beekler. We're fortunate to play some baseball here today, get hopefully 4 games in and finish it up tomorrow. So a 3-game tournament, 3-day tournament condensed into 2. Here's the pitch. Swinging a pop-up, catcher going back and makes the play. Nice grab by Caleb Koziak. Got a little bit of a late start and got the eye on the ball and made a nice catch behind home plate. So Beekler is out on a pop-up behind the plate to the catcher. Runner stays put at third, 2 down now. Here's Vinny Ruppel. So Ruppel will bat here for New Rockford-Sheyenne with a runner at third. 2 down, no score here on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Johnson looks into Koziak, checks the runner, and the pitch in. There's a strike. 0-1. No balls and 1 strike. The Region 2 softball tournament, that has been moved to tomorrow at 3 o'clock at Mayport CG High School. We'll have it for you here on yourliveevent.com. Here's strike 2. So Ruppel quickly down here now. No balls and 2 strikes. Region 2 baseball tournament will be in Castleton tomorrow and Mayville State University Friday. We'll have that for you here on yourliveevent.com. Here's the pitch. Low. Yeah, there was something with Region 1 too. Let's see. Region 1 baseball tournament has been moved to Friday at 8 a.m. Lisbon versus Central Cass, and then 10 a.m. winner plays Northern Cass in the championship. Here's a pitch. Here's a grounder. Going to go to first base, and he'll run it over. It's going to be it was a foot race over there, and Nitschke just beat out Ruppel for the out. So, all right, that's going to do it here for New Rockford-Sheyenne. So no runs across, and we'll head now to the home half of the second on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. New Rockford-Sheyenne 0, South Border 0.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
I'm Greg for YourLiveEvent.com. And we're broadcasting here the 2025 Region 3 baseball tournament from Bismarck Legacy High School here at the Sanford Sports Complex, playing on the turf today. And let's see here in the bottom of the second, no scorer on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. So Caleb Koziak will lead it off. 4, 5, 6 batters here for the Mustangs to face Sky Kramlich. Kramlich looks into Weisenberger, full line in the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to Caleb Koziak. 0-1 coming in to be outside. So be 1 ball, 1 strike to Caleb Koziak. Deck here is Colton Vetter. Here's the righty's pitch. Playing high, pop up, and it's going to be out of play. That lands over there. The third base batting cages. So be 1-2 to Koziak. First time up here to northeast part of Bismarck. Bismarck numerous times. There's a nice pitch, but missing. Never been up to this park yet. So nice area up here. Nice newer houses. Nice new legacy or newer legacy high school here. Here's the pitch. Ball outside. 3-2 to Caleb Koziak. Payoff. So he just got a piece. Stays alive with 3 balls and 2 strikes. High. So walk. Puts a runner on. So we look at YourLiveEvent.com here. I think we just got the Region 3 baseball tournament today and then some Minnesota Girls 5A softball. And that's going on as well. But otherwise, everything else that we were covering today, I think, has been postponed. So you can check out the schedule for tomorrow. Lots of stuff coming up tomorrow. Region 1, here's a pitch, and there's a strike. 0-1 to Colton Vetter. Region 2 baseball tomorrow as well. So just check out the schedule. Keep up to date on YourLiveEvent.com. And there's a swing and a fly ball, high fly ball to left, shallow left, shortstop going back. Left fielder comes in and calls him off, makes a play. Nice play by Ruppel there as the shortstop almost was going out, but Ruppel made the play. So Vetter's out on a opposite field fly out to left, shallow left. And runner stays put at first base. 1 down now. Nitschke, bat. Throw to first, back safe as a runner. Caleb Koziak over there at first for South Border. Cole Nitschke at the plate from Kramlich. Low and in the turf. 1-0. One ball, no strike. Kramlich. Pitch. There's a strike on the outside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Nitschke. I think the rain has stopped here again now. Kind of just a little rain all around the area here. It's raining when I got here. It kind of let up, kind of sprinkled again. Now it let up again, it looks like. So might be dealing with that all day, I think. Here in Bismarck, and cloudy and chilly. 42 degrees at first pitch. I don't think it's warmed up much. Actually, a decent crowd here. A lot of umbrellas, a lot of hats and gloves, a lot of sweatshirts, coats. Here's a foul. 1-2 to Cole Nitschke. On blankets, a lot of folks, fans sitting on blankets here as the bleachers were soaking. The aluminum bleachers, but it looks like fans came prepared, wiped the bleachers. Got a nice dry seat, hopefully. There's a nice big bender, but it misses. 2-2 to Nitschke. Pitch from Kramlich. Doing a pop-up. Catcher going back and can't quite get there. There's a lot of room behind home plate here, so the pass ball or a wild pitch, and there's a runner at third, probably will score. There's a lot of room. We've got 2 balls and 2 strikes still to Cole Nitschke. Kramlich back on the rubber to sign Weisenberger, and here's the 2-2 coming home. Outside. Nice stop from Weisenberger. Nice glove. That's going to be 3 balls and 2 strikes now from Sky Kramlich of the Rockets. Swinging a fly ball. Center fielder tracking, going to his left, stepping back, and makes the grab. Runner will tag. Here's the play, and it's not in time. So Nitschke's out. Moves the runner over, though. Fly ball to center. And here is Koziak at second now. Now Trent Johnson, the pitcher, to bat for South Border. Kramlich checks second, delivers. Here's a strike. 0-1 to Johnson. And the 0-1 coming in. 1-0-1 now, so 1 ball, 1 strike to Johnson. Mustangs, the South Border. Here's the 1-1 from the righty. That's it. That'll drop in. The shortstop will make the play. As he went back and leaped up. Allmer's made a nice play there. And Johnson is retired on a shot to short. So it's going to do it here for South Border. All right, we have played 2 complete innings. And on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, no score between Rockford-Sheyenne and South Border.
Lighting up your life and powering your projects. That's what they do best. From landscape lighting that wows to energy-efficient AC split unit installations to full electrical work for new construction and remodels. They've got your power covered at Divide Electrical and Automation of New Rockford. Open Monday through Friday and by appointment on weekends. Trusted, local, reliable. Call Divide Electrical and Automation of New Rockford today at 701-947-2414. Your neighborhood electrical pros.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the 3-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back here to Bismarck. I'm Greg for yourliveevent.com. It's the Region 3 Baseball Tournament at Sanford Sports Complex here, playing on the turf, all turf field here in my Bismarck Legacy High School. So, top of the third, Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. No score yet. The Rockets and the Mustangs. For the Rockets, will be 9-1-2 batters here. DeMeester leads it off. He'll face Johnson. Johnson kicks and fires, gets us going here in the top of the third, and the pitch is high, 1-0. So 1 ball, no strikes to DeMeester. On deck here is Almers and then Kramlich for the Rockets. And the pitch. There's a strike. So next game we'll have Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, Edgeley, the 1 seed, taking on number 4 seed Carrington. This is the first game of the day. Here's the pitch. Fly ball, right field. Right fielder coming on, makes the play. So that's better out there and right. So DeMeester's out and a fly out to right. Now here's Thomas Almers, who's 0 for 1. Leadoff man for the Rockets to bat. Face Trent Johnson. Johnson fires in. High. 1-0 to Almers. And the pitch. There's a strike. 1-1 to Almers now. And the pitch. Strike 2. Nice pitch from Johnson. Built some pretty big blue and gray clouds out there. I don't think it's raining or anything right now. Maybe just a little sprinkle, but I can't really see anything. There's a grounder to short. Third baseman fires across, and nice dig out by the first baseman, Nitschke. And Solway makes the put out. So Almer's out's on the 5-3. 2 down, it's Sky Kramlich. So Kramlich, the pitcher, to dig in now for the Rockets. I think I saw a report that Bismarck had over 4 inches of rain. So I know on my way here, definitely more water in the ditch on I-94 when I got closer. There's a strike. So they definitely got a pretty good shot of rain here. Here's the pitch. Grounder to shortstop. Gloves. Fires. Low throw. That one not going to be dug out and a get away. And the runner will stay put as the catcher backed up throws. So might be a throwing error there. See how they rule it. Runner at first now. That'll bring up Easton Simon. 0 for 1. Simon, number 3 batter here for the Rockets, will bat. Facing Johnson of South Border. Hops the field, fly ball to right, and that'll drop for a hit. Kramlich rounding second. He'll dig for 3. And he'll stand or slide into third base. So runners at the corners here. So Easton Simon, an opposite field single. Taking Kramlich to third base. Now Weisenberger will bat, the cleanup man. Rockets trying to put something together here in the top of the third inning. Weisenberger 0 for 1. He struck out his first at bat against Johnson of South Border. And the pitch from the righty. It's high by the shoulder, and it did hit him. Yep. So Weisenberger takes his base, hit by pitch. And now Braden Collier will bat. Bases loaded here for the Rockets. 2 down. Collier, today a double. Johnson sets in the pitch. So a sharp roller, first baseman backhands, and he'll run over to first and make the play. Boy, another nice play there over Cole Nitschke at first. I would have scored 1, maybe even 2. But Collier's retired on a nice play by Nitschke at first. And that's going to do it here. All right, so New Rockford-Sheyenne will leave the bases loaded, no runs across. And we'll head now to the home half of the third inning. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, no score between the Rockets and the Mustangs.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca Pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Stay tuned for more information about the all-school reunion coming up in Carrington this summer, July 10th through the 13th. Check out Facebook for more information.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks, Carrington, North Dakota.
Bottom of the third will be 8-9-1 batters for South Border. Kiefer leads it off, facing Kramlich, the righty of New Rockford-Sheyenne. First pitch, and it's missing, so it'll be 1 ball, no strikes to Kiefer. And the pitch outside. 2-0 to Kiefer. So Connor Strobel on deck here for the Mustangs, and then leadoff man Blake Goebel. Kramlich the pitch. High. 3-0 to Kiefer. Three-0 coming in for strike. So it'll be 3 balls, 1 strike to Liam Kiefer. There's the ball. It's going to be a leadoff walk for Kiefer. So now Connor Strobel. So Strobel will bat to face Sky Kramlich of New Rockford-Sheyenne here in the home half of the third inning. South Border, the number 2 seed in this tournament. Kramlich working on the mound and fires. To the outside and low. Runner takes off. The ball bounced to the catcher. So Kiefer at second base now. Nobody out for South Border here in the home half of the third inning. Strobel at the plate. And the pitch. 1-0 coming in. Just got a piece, bounced off the batter. 1 ball, 1 strike to Strobel. I think the Minnesota Twins, are having trouble getting games in yesterday, too. I think they played early, but that game was postponed. And the game last night, I think another doubleheader is on the schedule, I believe. The Twins at Cleveland. Here's the pitch from Kramlich. Kramlich, nope, goes at second, back safely as a runner. Actually, I can get a score update. There's a ball outside, so it'll be 2-1. So right now, Twins lead the Guardians 4-2 in the top of the 5th. That might actually be in Minnesota. Yeah, I think it is, actually. And they play again later today. Here's a swing and a pop-up. Shortstop backpedaling on the edge and makes the play. So Strobel's out. Pop up to short. Runner stays put at second, 1 down. Now Goebel, who struck out his first time up. He'll dig in. And the pitch. It's curve. Just missing. 1-0 to Goebel. Kiefer at second base here for the Mustangs. 1 down. Pitch from Kramlich. Outside, going to get away. And runner will take third easily. So Kiefer at second base now and 1 down. The light's on now here. Lights are on. Here's a full line in the pitch. Swung on and lifted. Back out of play over by the first base dugout. Back behind to my right here. So it's going to be 2 balls and 1 strike to Goebel. And the pitch. Swing, fly ball. This should drop for a hit and score a run. It does. South Border leads at 1-0 on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard in the home half of the third. RBI single for Goebel. And scores Kiefer for the first run of the ball game. Salwai now, who's 0 for 1. And the pitch from Kramlich. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to Parker Salwai. Grounded out his first hit bat. Kramlich sets and steps off. I was watching the Timberwolves game last night as they're at Oklahoma City. They were ahead in that first half, was looking good, and then the second half came, and that was not so good if you're a Timberwolves fan. All right, here is the pitch. Ripped to left field. Left fielder going back underneath and makes the grab. So that's Rappel out there. Salwai is retired and a fly out to left. Runner stays put at first. 2 down now. Here's Berkeley France to bat. Kramlich gets the sign, Weisenberger, and the pitch coming home. Ripped to right field. That's going to go for a gapper. That'll go to the wall. And Goebel rounding second. And he rounded third, and he'll score. And sliding into third base is France. A nice rip to right center in the gap there. And France knocks in Goebel all the way from first. So it's an RBI triple. And Goebel scores, and France at third base. 2-0 now. South Border leading New Rockford-Sheyenne in the home half of the third on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. So now Caleb Koziak, who walked his first time, will bat again here for South Border. So the bat's coming alive for South Border in the bottom of the third inning. There's a ball outside, 1-0. South Border, that's their second hit here now. And the pitch. Popped up, and it's going to go right below us here. Foul, 1-1 to Koziak. The winner of this one takes on the winner of our next game tomorrow at 9 a.m. Here's the pitch. So that'll be the semifinal. There's a strike. So we'll have that game for you here on your live event. And the pitch. Curve swinging. Grounded to third. Third baseman gloves, fires, and a wild throw and takes him off. Runner scores. So the runner's going to be safe. Might be an error there at third. Simon. Scoring is France. And Koziak safe at first. And South Border, 3 runs. Here this inning, they lead at 3-0. On the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 3-0 South Border. Now Vetter to dig in. He's 0 for 1. It's from Kramlich. Swing on. That's lifted to center. That'll drop for a hit. And Koziak rounding second. And they're going to send him to third. He'll slide into third safe. And it's going to be another single here for South Border. This one from Vetter. That takes Caleb Koziak to third base. So runners at the corners now. Still 2 down. All but 2 down here. And now we'll get a visit to the mound by head coach Scogan. So we'll take a break. And we'll be back right after this on YourLiveEvent.com.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
After the visit to the mound, Kolnitzki now will bat for South Border. Runners at the corners here and 2 down. Kramlich. Fires. Lifted to right. High fly ball. Right fielder coming on underneath and reaches up, makes the grab. So Jacobson makes the put out and Nitschke is out. It's on a fly out to right field. But South Border, big inning here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. 3 runs across, so leave 2 stranded. Okay, so on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, your new score is South Border 3, New Rockford-Sheyenne 0.
In the heart of North Dakota, James River Ag is proud to serve New Rockford and surrounding communities. Since 2017, founder Taylor Keplin and his team have delivered trusted agronomy solutions, premium seed, and expert spraying on the ground and in the air. They go the extra mile because your farm is more than a business, it's a way of life. They are your partner and will help you make informed decisions and stay ahead of the challenges every season brings. James River Ag. Quality products, trusted service. Let's grow together.
The friendly staff at Lemoore Drugstore reminds you from prescription requests and OTC medication. You can find it all at Lemoore Drugstore. Download the app and make refilling your prescriptions more convenient. Stop in and stock up on sunscreen and bug spray, baseball shirts and accessories, and some fun retractable lights for your campground and campers. Don't forget to shop the monthly sale flyer for OTC products, located in the center of Lemoore in the Bank North Mall. For more info, go to LemooreDrugstore.com. Good luck to all teams and go Lobos.
We're heading to the top of the 4th inning here at Bismarck Legacy High School. Playing at Sanford Sports Complex. 2025 Region 3 Baseball Tournament. Game 1 of 4 today, right here on YourLiveEvent.com. So it's right now South Border leading New Rockford-Sheyenne 3-0. So the Rockets will be 6, 7, 8 batters here to face Johnson. So Jacobson, Beekler, and Ruppel will face Johnson here. Leighton Jacobson 0 for 1. He grounded out his first at bat. So we got Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, Edgley taking on the Carrington Cardinals 20 minutes after this one. And then that'll be game 2. And then game 3 today will be Kidder County meeting the loser of this one. And the last game tonight, 20 minutes after the 3rd game, game 4 tonight, will be the winner of that Kidder County versus the loser of this one. They'll take on the loser of our next one. So 4 games today, 3 tomorrow, starting at 9, maybe 4 tomorrow. So in this 3-day, originally a 3-day tournament that was scheduled to be in Lemoore starting Monday, condense it down to 2 days here in Bismarck because of all the rain and weather, and there's a strike. 0-1 to Jacobson from Johnson. A new pitcher now, maybe. Let's see, is that number 15 out there? Yep, number 15. Berkeley, France, pitching now. Full line of the pitch from France. High. 1-1 to Jacobson. Two and one now. Yeah, the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2-2 now to Jacobson. Swing and a miss. Jacobson strikes out for out number 1. So now with 1 down, Beekler will dig in. He's 0 for 1. He flew out his first at bat. So Beekler digs in, and the pitch. It's going to be outside to Beekler, so it'll be 1 ball and no strike to Dashel Beekler. On deck here is Rappel for Rocket. Big swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike to Beekler. High. 2-1 to Beekler. Swinging a foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Beekler. For New Rockford-Sheyenne here in the top of the 4th. Winner of this tournament moves on to the State B baseball tournament in Fargo starting next week, Thursday. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss. 2 down. Now Vinny Rappel, who's 0 for 1. One in the pitch from France. Strike. The ball is 1 strike to Rappel. Grounder to first. First baseman plays a hop, throws to the pitcher, covering, and out. So it'll be 3-1 on the putout, and Rappel is retired. 1-2-3 inning here. All right, so that will do it for New Rockford-Sheyenne. We'll head now to the home half of the 4th, and on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 3-0 South Border over New Rockford-Cheyenne right now.
At Lutheran Home of the Good Shepherd of New Rockford, they believe in care that feels like home. From skilled nursing and basic care to assisted living at Heritage House and independent living at Westview Apartments. Every stage of life is honored here. With compassion, dignity, and community, they're here for every step of the journey. Visit their website, lhgs.org, for a virtual tour and more information about services and careers. Lutheran Home of the Good Shepherd, where life continues with grace.
Partnership is a way of life here in the Northland. It's about pitching in to help our neighbors, making lending decisions locally, honoring long-term commitments to farmers, Main Street businesses, teams, schools, and rural communities. We're more than just a bank. We're a community partner, working constantly and diligently to enrich the lives of everyone we serve. Bank North, always true.
The World of Outlaws late models return to the Norman County Raceway, Ada, Minnesota, June 28th. Ada Building Center LLC start to finish showdown. Presented by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Enjoy the experience. Nationwide top 10 experience last year. Let's make it number 1 this year. World of Outlaws late models. Ada Building Center LLC start to finish showdown. Presented by R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. Tickets now available. ncraceway.com.
We'll go back here. Trent Johnson, first pitch, and he singles to center. So Johnson at first base for South Border. Now Liam Kiefer will bat, who walked his first time up. Sky Kramlich on the mound. This will be, I think, his 57th pitch. There's a swing and a foul tip strike. So it'll be 0-1 to Kiefer. Mustangs lead off runner at first here in the bottom of the 4th. Pitch from Kramlich. Swing and a miss, strike 2 to Kiefer. So Kiefer quickly down here. On deck is Strobel. 7, 8, 9 batters due up here this inning. This is number 8 batter, Kiefer. Kramlich sets and pitch. Way outside, and that's going to get away. So Johnson will take second. Runner at second now. Nobody out here for South Border. Kramlich checks second. And the pitch. That one's going to be outside. 2-2 to Kiefer. Connor Strobel on deck for the Mustangs of South Border. Kramlich sets and 2-2 coming in. Swinging a rip to left field. Foul. Still 2-2 to Kiefer. Kramlich working on the mound here for the Rockets. And the pitch in. Called strike 3 on the outside. So Kiefer gets caught looking for out number 1. Here's Connor Strobel now, who's 0 for 1. He struck out his first at bat. Throw to second. Back safe as a runner. Strobel 0 for 1. He flew out his first at bat facing Kramlich. This game approaching an hour old now here this afternoon. And the pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 to Strobel. Grounded to short. Almer's up with it. Picks a runner, fires across, and be out number 2. Strobel's retired. Now Blake Goebel, leadoff man. He's 1 for 2, a strikeout and a single today. So Goebel will bat here to face Kramlich with Johnson at second for South Border. Kramlich sets and delivers. Hopped up. First baseman in foul territory. And makes the grab there right by where the first base coach hangs out. So Collier makes the put out. Goebel's retired. Okay, well, that's going to do it here for South Border. I'll leave a runner stranded at second. We have played 4 complete on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard at South Border 3-0 over the Rockets of New Rockford-Sheyenne. We'll be back in 1 minute.
For trusted news, weather, and sports from your community, look to R&J Broadcasting Incorporated. KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Hear local voices from local radio with news and information from the area. Your information stations, KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ Radio and rjbroadcasting.com. Local voices from local radio.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you want in a hometown. Business opportunities, great jobs, and a top-notch school. Shovel-ready lots for your next idea. Great jobs in manufacturing, healthcare, and agriculture. An excellent education for your kids with small class sizes and lots of school spirit. Plus easy access to I-29 and the conveniences of North Dakota's largest cities. Build your future in Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
Jack DeMeester will lead it off for the Rockets. Be 9-1-2 batters here. DeMeester, Almers, and Kramlich to face Berkeley France of South Border Mustangs. First pitch count, tournament pitch count in effect here. 0 to 45 pitches, no days rest. 46 to 90, 1 day rest. 91 to 120, 2 days rest, and a tournament max of 135 max. So here's the pitch. I don't know if that's actually changed. I got to double check, but it's just a 2-day tournament. So there's a strike. If you pitch over 46 today or hit 46, you got to have 1 day rest. And the tournament concludes tomorrow, more than likely. So there's a ball. That's the official tournament rules, but I don't know if that's been adjusted. I guess I don't know. We'll try and figure that out here. Here's a pitch from France. Swing and miss. Strike number 2 to DeMeester. On deck is Allmer's leadoff batter for the Rockets. Full line of the pitch from France. It's a ball, bounces off the glove of Koziak. So it'll be 2-2 now. Two, 3-2. So 3 balls, 2 strikes to DeMeester. France gets the sign. Payoff. There's a walk. Border leadoff man on again. I'm sorry, New Rockford-Sheyenne leadoff man on. Now it's Thomas Allmers who's 0 for 2. First time facing France. We got a pitch count here for Trent Johnson, 40. I had him down for 43 pitches, so he stayed under that 46 according to my stats, but my stats are unofficial, of course. I'll double check that. Here's the pitch coming up from France. Ball high to Allmers, 1-0. Lead at first by DeMeester. And there's a strike. 1-1 to Allmers. Mitchke holding the runner. And the pitch from France sails outside. Berkeley France, a junior, according to the roster here on the program that was given to me. Here's the pitch, and oh, look out at the head. Yep. So it'll be 3-1 to Allmers. 2 balls, 1 strike. The man at the plate, Thomas Allmers. Allmers, a sophomore. Throw to first, and that ball is going to get away, and DeMeester will take second. So Jack DeMeester at second now. Well, Allmers has a 3-1 count. France looks in. Now steps off. Long look in now. Sets, checks second. And the pitch. Popped up, back out of play. So it'll be strike 2 to Allmers now. So 3 balls and 2 strikes to Allmers. On deck is Kramlich for New Rockford-Sheyenne. Pitch home, and that's going to get away. Sail over the head or then the glove of the catcher, Koziak. So I'll take DeMeester to third base. So runners at the corners now. Nobody out for the Rockets. Here's Kramlich, who's 0 for 1, a walk and reached on an air. The Rockets trying to put something together in the top of the 5th. They got the tying run at the plate. France checks the runners. Shows bunt. There's going to be a strike. Runner goes. Throw down is cut off by the second baseman. So Almer stands as second with nobody out. France the windup now. Long look in again. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss. Strike to Kramlich. Strike 2. No balls and 2 strikes to Kramlich. And the pitch. With the wrist. First ball. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Kramlich. This guy Kramlich, also a sophomore. The Rockets, they got two seniors, Collier and Brody Weisenberg. Just 2 seniors on the roster. South Porter, we'll double check here. And the pitch going on, it's a foul. South Porter, Solway, Parker Solway. That's the only senior listed, so both teams fairly young. From France. Foul. So 1 ball and 2 strikes still to Kramlich at home plate for the Rockets. And the pitch. Just missing. Count even 2-2 to Kramlich. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch is high. It's going to be count full. So Kramlich works the count full now. Full line of the pitch from France. One's outside, gets away, and a runner will take home easily. So DeMeester takes home for the first run of the ball game for New Rockford-Sheyenne. I'll get a visit to the mound, so we'll take a break. 3-1, South Porter leading, top of the 5th.
Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
So Rockets now have the tying run at first. Nobody out here. Go-ahead run at home is represented by Easton Simon. He'll bat. He's 1 for 2. Singled his last at bat. He's got Kramlich at first and Elmer's at third. France. Go over for Johnson last inning. France checks the runners. Righty sets in the pitch. Check swing. It's a weak roller. Second baseman gloves only played at first. They get the sure out. Runner crosses. So Simon's out on the 4-3. And that scores Almers. The second run of the ball game now for the Rockets. So Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard 3-2 South Porter now. 1 down. Now it's going to be Alex Weisenberger, hit by pitch last at bat. He'll face France with a runner at second. And pitch. There's a strike. 0-1 to Weisenberger. Rockets trying to tie this one up in the top of the 5th. And the pitch. And it's inside and low. It's going to be 1-1 to Weisenberger. France working on the mound for the Mustangs. Delivers. That one's low. Dug out nicely by Koziak, catcher. So it'll be 2-1 to Weisenberger. Still 3 more games coming up after this one. We got Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, Edgeley taking on Carrington 20 minutes after the conclusion of this one. And the pitch. Oh. 3-1 to Weisenberger. Tying run at second for the Rockets. 1 down. And the pitch, and that's at his head. That's another one that's going to get away. And the runner will easily take third. So Framlich at third base now. Another visit to the mound. Collier will bat when we return right after this.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
Halstead Telephone Company delivers fast broadband internet, telephone, and cable TV to residents in this region, including Halstead, Shelley, Neillsville, Climax, Fisher, Bigland, Gentilly in Minnesota, and Hillsborough, Caledonia, Gardner, and Argusville, North Dakota. Serving the area residents since 1904, Halstead Telephone continues to create a bright future for this region using 100% fiber optic technology. Service plans offer flexibility and choices, and there's local support personnel ready to help. Contact Halstead Telephone Company today.
This is Chris from Agassiz Precision Ag, your local precision planting dealer. Say thank you to the farmers you come into contact with every day. They have chosen a career that is as much their deep passion as it is an absolute necessity for you and I. Spring is upon us and there will be farm equipment on the roads. Give them your patience and room to do their jobs. Trust me, they would rather be off the road working in their field than dealing with traffic. From all of us here at Agassiz Precision Ag, we say thank you and have a safe spring.
It's the North Dakota All-Star Gathering on your live event, as we'll cover the Shields Softball All-Star Series on June 2nd and 3rd.
This will be hit and over the shortstop Berg into left center field. A run comes in to score with Alexander Rath.
Optimist Volleyball Series June 16th and 17th.
Blue outside Linsinger with another hammer.
Plus, the Lions All-Star Basketball Series on July 14th and 15th.
Baldwin finds Wick. Wick open, three-pointer coming. Yes, sir!
For more information, go to yourliveevent.com.
Welcome back to Bismarck. I'm Greg for yourliveevent.com. New pitcher, third pitcher of the ballgame for South Border is Parker Solway. He'll face Collier, who's 1 for 2. Runners at the corners here for New Rockford-Sheyenne. Pitch and swing and a miss. And the runner goes down. So it's going to be strike 1 to Collier. Weisenberger at second. Tying run at third. Go ahead at second for the Rockets here in the bottom or top of the 5th. Solway delivers. There's a ball. So we 1-1 strike. So yeah, it is. If you stay under 45 pitches, 0 days rest. If you pitch 46 to 90, it's 1 day rest. So if you pitch 46 now, your tournament is done basically because the tournament's going to be ending tomorrow. So, yeah, if it would have been started a little more, then you would have, and the team would still be alive. You know, you could have them pitch again on the Wednesday, like if it was originally a 3-day tournament. So here's the pitch, and there's a strike. So yeah, if you pitch 46 or more today, your tournament's done. Basically, you got to have 1 day rest, and trying to get this tournament done today and tomorrow. So here's the 2-2 grounder foul. We'll look out right by the dugout there, but it's blocked. So 2-2 to Collier. The third pitch for the ball game ready for South Border. And the pitch, swinging a foul. Tap foul. 2-2 to Collier. And the pitch. Swing just got a piece. 2-2 still to Collier. So yeah, if you go 46 or more, of course, then you can still, you can finish, tournament or the game. You can finish your game. It's 120 daily pitch max, then 135 tournament max. So here's the pitch outside. Gonna be a walk. So New Rockford's gonna load the bases here. And now it'll be Leighton Jacobson, number 6 batter for New Rockford-Sheyenne, who's 0 for 2. Ground out and a strikeout facing Parker Solway at South Border. So New Rockford-Sheyenne here, like go-ahead run at third, and 1 down. Solway delivers. There's a fly ball. That should drop for a hit. It does. Kramlich to score. Weisenberger will be held at third as the center fielder France gets it in. So we are tied now. Jacobson, an RBI single, scoring Kramlich, and everybody else moves up. So the Rockets have tied this one in the top of the 5th. Now Beekler is 0 for 2, a fly out and a strikeout. He'll face Parker Solway of South Border. Alex Weisenberger at third, Collier at second, Jacobson at first for the Rockets. And the pitch. Outside, nice stop from Koziak. That saves a run. As the ball gets by, more than likely a runner from third will take home pretty easy. There's a lot of room behind home plate. Solway working on the mound in the pitch. It's a foul. 1-1 to Beekler. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And the pitch. That one's going to get away. Weisenberger will take home, not even a throw. And it's going to be 4-3. New Rockford-Sheyenne has taken the lead. Rockets 4 runs here in the top of the 5th, and they have taken the lead over South Border on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. Beekler at the plate. Solway, the pitch. 2-1. 3-1 now. Where this one plays tomorrow at 9 a.m. against the winner of our next game. Lemoore Litchfield Marion versus Carrington. And the pitch. I'll walk. Bases loaded again. Vinny Ruppel now. Ruppel is the 9th batter to the plate here for the Rockets in the top of the 5th inning. Ruppel's 0 for 2, a couple groundouts. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 1 to Ruppel. Gator County will play the 3rd game today. He'll take on the loser of this one. An elimination game. Pitch from Solway. Ball is outside. 1-1 to Ruppel. First Carrington beat Gator County last week Wednesday, a week ago today, in Steele, 15-9. Yeah, the pitch. Ball outside, and then after that, we kind of started our wet spell. So this tournament originally was supposed to end today when it was going to be in Lemoore starting Monday. And the pitch. We'd actually be in the championship, the first championship game. If things would have went according to plan, but it's Mother Nature rules, so we got to abide by that. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a miss. Ruppel strikes out for out number 2. Now Jack DeMeester will bat for the Rockets. 0 for 1 for DeMeester. Fly out and a walk today. And the pitch. That one's going to get away again. Collier will take home easily. Every ball that gets by, a runner at third will score probably 100% of the time. Well, we'll go 99.9. All right, so Collier at home, crosses home, and everybody else moves up. 5-3 now is your score. New Rockford-Sheyenne leads it. And the pitch from Solway. So going to miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. And pitch. Foul. 1-2 to DeMeester. Solway delivers. Swing and a miss. DeMeester strikes out, and that's going to do it here for New Rockford-Sheyenne. But a huge inning here for the Rockets. To leave 2 stranded, they come up with 5 runs. And a new score now. We'll head to the home half of the 5th on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. It's New Rockford-Sheyenne 5, South Border 3.
It's safe to say we have it pretty good in the Drayton, North Dakota area. Growing sugar beets, making sugar, bringing a little sweetness to the world. Every day, American Crystal Sugar produces sweet products people love in a place we love to call home. It's a thing we like to call the sweet life, and we're proud to share it with you. American Crystal Sugar's Drayton facility has recently started offering a $4 per hour shift differential for rotating shifts. Go to AmericanCrystalCareers.com for more information.
What does it mean to be locally owned and operated? For Cenex, it means everything. It means that we know if you take your coffee to go or if you like to stay a while. It means we've helped Little Leagues get jerseys and local festivals get funding. It means we know what our communities need. So you'll always leave Cenex with a full tank, full of snacks, or full of smiles. Or all of the above. And that means the world to us. Cenex, powered locally.
Welcome to Ashley Super Value, your neighborhood grocery store where fresh, local, and delicious meet every day. From farm fresh produce to your favorite pantry essentials, they've got everything you need to keep your family happy and healthy. Craving something special? Their homemade sausage is perfect for any meal, and don't forget their irresistible homemade Coogan. Visit them today at Ashley Super Value or shop online at ashleysupervalue.com for your favorite local treats. Ashley Super Value, you're always first at Super Value.
At Bank Forward in New Rockford, your success is their success. They offer all the essential banking, lending, saving, investment, insurance, and tax needs all in one place. They are here for you. You can download the Bank Forward app and you'll have the power of banking at your fingertips. Join them today and experience banking the local way. You can visit them online at bankforward.com or call 701-947-2421.
Welcome back here, home half of the 5th. It'll be 2-3-4 batters for South Border. And it's going to be a swing and a foul. So it'll be 2 balls and 1 strike to Parker Solway from Sky Kramlich of New Rockford-Sheyenne. Kramlich, I got him down for this will be his 69th pitch now. 2-1 coming from Kramlich. And it's a chopper. Kramlich the pitcher, gloves, fires, and got him by a step. So 1-3, Solway's retired. So 1 up and 1 down. Here is Berkeley France now for the Mustangs, who's 1 for 2, a strikeout and a triple. The Rockets 5 runs in the top of the 5th. They have taken the lead in this one. But the Mustangs led 3-0. There's a strike. 0-1 to Berkeley France. Pitch from Kramlich. Swing and a pop-up. Catcher behind the plate underneath makes the play. So Weisenberger makes the put out. France is retired on a pop-up behind the plate. 2 up, 2 down. Here is Caleb Koziak now, who's 0 for 1. A walk in an air today. Koziak, he'll face Sky Kramlich. Pitches outside. 1 ball, no strikes to Koziak. Lobos and the Cardinals coming up after this one. 20 minutes, so won't give much time between games. There's a swing and a miss. 1-1 to Koziak. Probably do just a quick pregame. And then, I'm sorry, pregame. Postgame. Here's the pitch. It's outside. 2-1 to Koziak. Here's a 2-1. Yeah, it's at his shoulder. 3-1 to Koziak now. And the pitch. There's a ball. It's going to be a walk. So it looks like 45 degrees now here in Bismarck. So it's warmed up 3 degrees since we started at noon. This game, an hour and 25 minutes old. Here's Colton Vetter. On the pitch. Swung on, foul, tipped. No balls, 1 strike to Vetters. 1 for 2, a fly out and a single today. It swung on, foul back. 0-2 to Vetter. Kramlich on the mound, working for the Rockets. Checks first, set, and the pitch. On the inside, kind of a half swing. Let's see. And he did go. And the tag is out. So the strikeout. So Vetter strikes out. That's going to do it here for the South Border Mustangs. All right. So now we'll head to the top of the 6th on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard. 5-3, New Rockford-Sheyenne leads it.
Did you know that there are several different types of crop hail insurance policies? Hi, this is Bethany Rentz, crop insurance agent with IRE Insurance. We at IRE Insurance want to help you select a hail policy that will best protect your crops and bottom line from a hailstorm. Give us a call today to schedule a time to meet with an IRE Insurance agent. For our contact information, go to our website at ireins.com.
You're protected and appreciated at IRE.
IRE Insurance is an equal opportunity provider.
There's a new inventory of trailers at Bloomfield Enterprises of Hillsboro. You can see the latest inventory online at bloomfieldtrailers.com. Bloomfield Enterprises has a full line of Big Tex trailers. Big Tex has affordable and versatile utility trailers for all your jobs. Big Tex has a full line of products from ATV trailers to gooseneck to dump trailers and more. Call Larry at 218-368-7989 or Tim at 701-430-0877. Bloomfield Enterprises in Hillsboro.
Back to Bismarck at Bismarck Legacy High School. We're on the Sanford Sports Complex baseball field, all turf today. Region 3 baseball tournament here on your live event. Complete video coverage for you today and tomorrow. We'll start there's 3 more games after this, and we'll start our action tomorrow at 9 a.m. and there's 3 games tomorrow. Here's the pitch to Thomas Almers of the Rockets. That one bounces. Gonna be ball 1 to Thomas Almers. So be Almers, Kramlich, Simon here for the Rockets to face Parker Solway of South Border. 5-3 Rockets lead on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard in the top of the 6th. Winner plays tomorrow at 9 a.m. Here's the pitch. Loser of this one plays later on today in game 3 of the day against Kidder County elimination game. So if I had to guess, that would probably be about 4 or 5 o'clock, somewhere around there. Depends on our next game, how it goes, I guess. This game an hour and a half old now, or not quite. A couple minutes away from an hour and a half old, so Here's the pitch from Solway. Outside, gets away again. 3-1 to Almers. Pitch from Solway. Called strike. So strike 2 to Almers. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Count full now to Almers, right-handed batter at the plate for the Rockets. Pitch from Solway. Swinging a fly ball to center. Center fielder tracking and underneath makes the play. France makes the put out. So Almers is out and a fly out to center. 1 up and 1 down. Your Sky Kramlich now. Kramlich, number 2 batter in the order for the Rockets, will bat to face Parker Solway, third pitcher for the South Border Mustangs in the top of the 6th. And the pitch. Swing kind of jammed on one. It's a weak pop up and right to the pitcher. Solway makes the put out. Now Easton Simon with 2 down. So Simon digs in to face Solway and the pitch. Curve in there, nice pitch, strike 1. Simon 1 for 3, reached on a fielder's choice, single and a ground out today for the right-handed batter for the Rockets. Easton Simon, a junior. And pitch. Swing and miss. Strike 2. Full line of the pitch here from Solway. Missing. It's going to be 1 ball and 2 strikes now. 4-2, still the Twins leading top of the 8th over the Guardians. Here's the pitch, and it's going to be low. Count full, or count even now. 2 balls and 2 strikes to Simon. Solway delivers. Full count now to Simon. So 3 balls and 2 strikes. Pitch from Solway. Check swing, and he did go. He's going to call him a strike. So I think it might have been a foul tip. So Simon's out. And it's going to do it. So 1-2-3 inning. All right, we will head now to the home half of the 6th. And on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, 5-3 New Rockford-Sheyenne.
The Rumble on the Red, presented by Ellingson Companies and Gerdau Metals Recycling, is coming to West Fargo, North Dakota. The World of Outlaws and Austin to Drink Sprint Cars come to the Red River Valley Speedway on Saturday, May 31st. Tickets are available now at slspromotions.com or by calling 815-344-2023.
Homegrown local radio is now worldwide with 24-hour streaming. Download the RJ Radio app to hear local voices from local radio with KRJB, KRJM, and KKCQ 24 hours a day from anywhere. You can listen to your favorite programs like the RJ Family Morning Show, local news, farm markets, music, high school sports, church services, more from anywhere. KRJB, KRJM, and 96.7 KKCQ is streaming on the RJ Radio app. Download it to your device and take us with you wherever you go.
Welcome back here to Bismarck at Legacy High School at the Sanford Sports Complex, the northeast edge of town, Bismarck, capital city. Region 3 baseball tournament here on yourliveevent.com. Complete tournament coverage for you. Exclusive video coverage, and we wouldn't be able to do any of that without our wonderful sponsors, so we appreciate our wonderful sponsorship. All right, we're heading to the bottom of the 6th, 5-3 New Rockford-Sheyenne. And for South Border here, it'll be 6, 7, 8 batters. Cole Nitschke leads it off to face Kramlich of New Rockford-Sheyenne. And the pitch ripped to short. Almers across and out. So Nitschke's retired in the 6-3. Trent Johnson now. Rockford-Sheyenne, 5 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, 7 left. South Border, 3 runs, 4 hits, 1 error, 5 left. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 1 to Trent Johnson. 1 for 2 for Johnson today. Singled his last time up. Still cloudy here in Bismarck and occasional little sprinkle. 45 degrees, still chilly. Here's the grounder again. Almers up with it and over. Collier with the nice stretch. 2 down. Here's Liam Kiefer for the Mustangs in the home half of the 6th. I think athletic director Lucas Isaacson and also athletic director Ryan Larson. Ryan from Steele and Lucas from Lemoore. So appreciate their hospitality and getting us all set up and helping us out. And of course, everybody here at Bismarck Legacy, AD here, Ben for helping us out, and everybody involved here at Legacy for letting us use this field here. Beautiful field. There's a big, nice Bender 0-2 now, the count to Liam Kiefer. Pitch from Kramlich. Fly ball to left. Pell tracking, coming in, makes the play. So 1-2-3 inning. Kiefer's retired. All right, now we'll head to the top of the 7th. And on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard, still 5-3 New Rockford-Sheyenne.
Growers, prepare your fields and yields against the wet conditions for 2025 and beyond with a drain tile project from Chad's Excavating out of Mayville. Drain tiling will improve and increase your yields and land values for years to come. Chad's Excavating provides free, detailed estimates, and with over 40 years of combined success, they provide professional installation and service. Call Chad today to prepare for your future and any questions that you might have. That's Chad's Excavating out of Mayville, helping farmers grow.
Sharing our heritage, sharing our future. Choosing the right bank for your financial needs can be challenging with the many choices available. Dakota Heritage Bank is pleased you're interested in knowing more about what they can do for you. The Dakota Heritage Bank community bank setting is a strong advantage they have over larger, less personal banks. Customers are more than account numbers, they are friends and neighbors. Working together, Dakota Heritage Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Lighting up your life and powering your projects. That's what they do best. From landscape lighting that wows to energy-efficient AC split unit installations to full electrical work for new construction and remodels. They've got your power covered at Divide Electrical and Automation of New Rockford. Open Monday through Friday and by appointment on weekends. Trusted, local, reliable. Call Divide Electrical and Automation of New Rockford today at 701-947-2414. Your neighborhood electrical pros.
All right, here we go. Solway delivers to Weisenberger. There's a swing and a foul. 0-1 to Alex Weisenberger. Pitch from Solway. Low. 1 ball, 1 strike to Alex Weisenberger. Is 0 for 1. Walked his last at bat. Cleanup man for the Rockets. Pitch from Solway. That one's outside. So let's see. 2 balls, 1 strike to Alex Weisenberger. And the pitch coming in. Grounder to third. Third baseman plays the hop, fires across, high throw. It's going to go over the first baseman's head. Weisenberger will take off for second base. Throw down there and not in time. Might be an error though. Johnson at third. The Rockets have a runner at second, nobody out. Now Collier will bat. He's 1 for 2, doubled his first at bat, walked his last at bat. Also ground out in between there. So he'll bat to face Parker Solway of South Border. Runner at second is Weisenberger. Solway throws to second, and whoa, it's going to get past into second base, and still right between the second baseman's glove and the runner Weisenberger. But no harm done. Weisenberger stays put. And the pitch. Oh, and that bounces away, and runner will take third. So Weisenberger at third base now. And nobody out. Pitch from Parker Solway. And there's a strike. 1 ball, 1 strike to Collier. And the pitch. Bounces in front of the plate. Nice stop from Koziak. That saved a run. Nice stop. So it'll be 2 balls and 1 strike here. Pitch from Solway. Chopper, and it's going to stay fair. It does. And it sounds to be foul here. It's going to be called foul. Oh, it's going to be fair because he touched and went into foul territory. So it's going to be, he touched it. So it is going to score a run. So Collier at first base. And crossing is Weisenberger. So 6-3 now is going to be your score. And now Jacobson 1 for 3 will bat. Singled his last at bat. Here's Solway on the mound and the pitch. And a nice curve in there for a strike, 0-1. Parker Solway, I got him down. This will be his 48th pitch. So this Coach Meidinger will stick with him the rest of this contest, and he can pitch again. It's 130 or 120 daily pitch maximum, 135 tournament max. So 1-1 now. And the pitch, low and dug out. And the pitch, swing and a miss. Strike 2 to Jacobson. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. Here's a 2-2, swing and a miss. Jacobson strikes out for out number 1. Here's Beekler now, is 0 for 2. Walked his last at bat. Rockets, another run across in the top of the 7th. Little insurance run here. And pitch. Outside, bounces away. That'll take Collier to second base. So Solway gets the sign from Koziak with the runner at second. And the pitch. Low. 2 balls, no strikes to Dashiell Beekler. Swing and a miss. That'll be the first strike to Beekler now. So 2 balls, 1 strike to the right-hand batter. Right now, the 3 seed New Rockford-Sheyenne leading the 2 seed South Border 6-3 in the top of the 7th. And the pitch. Verb in there for a strike. Nice pitch. 2-2. Outside. 3-2 now. Count full to Beekler. Bounced off the glove of Koziak. Collier stayed put at second. Payoff coming from Parker Sawa, and that's behind his head. This will be a walk. 2 on, 1 down. Here's Ruppel. Vinny Ruppel, the right batter for the Rockets. He's 0 for 3. A couple groundouts and a strikeout. So Ruppel digs in to face Salwai. And the pitch swung on. It's fly ball. That should drop for a hit to right center. It does. Collier will be held at third. Base is going to be loaded. Vinny Ruppel, its first hit. New Rockford-Sheyenne, that's her 5th hit of the ball game. Now it's Jack DeMeester. So DeMeester will bat to face Salwai. DeMeester 0 for 2. Fly out, walk, and a strikeout. Full line of the pitch from Salwai. And there's a strike. 0-1 to DeMeester. From Salwai. 0-2, swing and a miss. So you got Collier at third, Beekler at second, Ruppel at first for the Rockets. Salwai working for the Mustangs. And the pitch. Got him. Swinging. Nice pitch. DeMeester strikes out for out number 2. All right. Now it's Thomas Almers. Almers, leadoff man, 0 for 3. A couple of groundouts and a walk today. Almers digs in with 2 down. Salwai full wind. The base is loaded outside. Nice stop from Koziak, 1-0. One-0 coming in. Misses high. 2 balls, no strikes. Let's see what the Twins update here for you. Let's see. 5-2. Twins lead the Guardians, top of 9. And the pitch. Swing, fly ball. Right fielder giving chase and still going. That's going to drop. That's going to sail past him. That'll score 1 run. Here's Beekler for the second run. Ruppel rounding third. Here's the play at the plate. Not in time, and it's a bases clearing triple for Thomas Almers. So Almers at third with an opposite field fly ball to right. And that scores Collier, Beekler, Ruppel. And the Rockets have opened this up now 9-3 over South Border. Here's Kramlich now to bat. Bases clearing triple for Almers here in the top of the 7th. Salwai delivers. Here's a strike. 0-1 to Sky Kramlich is 0 for 2. A walk, air, walk, and flyouts. 6th hit of the ball game now for New Rockford-Sheyenne. And the pitch. Curve in there for, nope, just missing. So it'll be 1 ball, 1 strike to Kramlich. And the pitch. It's at his head. 2-1 to Kramlich. South Border led 3-0 at the end of 3 innings. Rockets put on 5 in the top of the 5th and 4 here in the 7th. Yeah, that's ball outside. Still looking to add more with 2 down and runner at third. And the pitch. Chopper. Third baseman charging. Gloves. Double clutch. Fires across and they get him out. So it's Johnson and Itchke for the out. 5-3. That's going to do it here for New Rockford-Sheyenne. But a huge inning. They'll get some insurance runs. And now we'll head to the home half of the 7th. Last chance for the Mustangs. 9-1-2 batters due up. The score on the Dakota Heritage Bank scoreboard is New Rockford-Sheyenne 9, South Border 3.
Stay up to date all year long with your live event from our social platforms with X, Facebook, and YouTube. From the latest coaches show to watch game broadcasts back on demand from earlier in the season. Search your live event on YouTube and hit subscribe.
Outside the three-point arc. Pick and pop here with Spaeth into the left side corner. 3, good.
For the complete and most up-to-date schedule throughout the year, head to our website at yourliveevent.com.
At Enbridge, we're focused on relationships. 23 Canadian First Nation and Métis communities now own an equity stake in Enbridge Athabasca pipelines. In Minnesota, Enbridge has spent $450 million and counting with Native-owned companies and in wages to tribal members working on Line 3. Every day brings new collaborations, partnerships, and possibilities. Learn more at Enbridge.com.
Back to Bismarck. We're at the Sanford softball or sports complex here. Softball, baseball, football, everything right here. Right by Bismarck Legacy High School. And it's a Region 3 baseball tournament here today. As after some weather postponements Monday and Tuesday this week in Lemoore, they decided to move the tournament here. So here we are playing on the turf. Strobel leads it off to face Sky Kramlich of New Rockford-Sheyenne. At bottom of the 7th, first pitch is in there for a strike. Sky Kramlich, I got him down for 86 pitches now. This will be his 87th. Here's the pitch now to Strobel, who's 0 for 2. Grounder to third. Third baseman gloves. That's Simon over there. Long throw and out. So Strobel's up. A ground out to third. 1 up and 1 down. South Border down to their last 2 outs. In the bottom of the 7th, it's Blake Goebel. 1 for 3. Strikeout, single, and a flyout today for Goebel. Leadoff man for the South Border Mustangs. So Kramlich looks in, fires in. Swing, fly ball, center fielder to his right, going over, underneath, and makes the play. That's Beekler out there. So Goebel's out and fly out to center. 2 up and 2 down. Now the Mustangs down to their last out here in the bottom of the 7th. It's Parker Salwai, who's 0 for 3. So Kramlich looks into Weisenberger and the pitch. Grounder. It's going to roll. Oh, it stayed fair. Wow. Looked like it was going to roll foul down by the third base line there and somehow rolled back in fair. So it's going to be an infield single for Salwai. And now it's France. Kramlich delivers. Ripped to right center. That'll go to the wall. That's a one-hopper to the wall. Salwai rounding second. Rounding third, he'll score. France digging for 3. And he has an RBI triple here, standing up at third base. So France knocks in Salwai. So it'll be 9-4 now, your score. Here's Koziak, who's 0 for 1. And the pitch. Outside. 1-0 to Caleb Koziak. Couple walks for Koziak and reached out an air, so he's 0 for 1. Kramlich, full line in the pitch. That one bounces about 3 feet in front of the plate. Weisenberger keeps it in front. Nice job. Otherwise, another run would have scored more than likely. So 2-0 now to Koziak. And the pitch from Kramlich. There's a strike. 2-1 to Koziak. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Mustangs down to the last strike here in the bottom of the 7th. And the pitch. Curve. Oh, strike 3, and Koziak gets caught looking for out number 3. That's going to do it here. Hour and 54-minute game. The Rockford-Sheyenne comes from behind to win it 9-4 over South Border. So let's check out the schedule. So New Rockford-Sheyenne, they will have the rest of the day off. They'll play tomorrow at 9 a.m. against the winner of the next game coming up here, Carrington versus Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, Edgeley. South Border will come back and play again today. They'll meet Kidder County in game 3 of the day, so after the Lemoore-Carrington game. So if I had to guess, that would probably be 4 or 5 o'clock, somewhere around there, depending how long or short the second game goes. So basically now we're a 20-minute after the game completes. So that South Border Kidder County game later on today, that'll be an elimination game. So South Border drops to, let's see, I got them down for 7-4. New Rockford-Sheyenne through to 9-8 overall. So once again, your final score here, 9-4. New Rockford-Sheyenne over South Border. So New Rockford-Sheyenne will have the rest of the day off. They'll play at 9 a.m. tomorrow. South Border will come back and play later today, approximately 4, maybe 5 o'clock. Could be early, depends on how fast the next game goes, I guess. But I'd say at least 4 o'clock, maybe 3:30, at least 3:30, and then it could be 4 or 5, just kind of depends what happens. So, all right, well, we will head now. Let's see, we'll go to our post-game report. And our post-game report's brought to you by the Norman County Raceway and Red River Valley Speedway. So we'll do that next, right after this.
There's more at 104. Hillsborough, North Dakota has everything you need on your next road trip. Food, fuel, fun, and family-friendly activities. Stop by and fill up your tank or grab a bite to eat. Have a blast at Goose River Golf Club, the swimming pool, or one of our beautiful parks. There's even ice skating and cross-country skiing. Take in the sights or stay the night so you don't miss a thing. Experience Hillsborough and see why there's more at 104.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Stay tuned for more information about the all-school reunion coming up in Carrington this summer, July 10th through the 13th. Check out Facebook for more information.
The fun is always on tap. I'm headed to Headlocks. Headlocks. Headlocks.
Headlocks, Carrington, North Dakota.
High Plains Equipment of Carrington is your full-service Case IH dealer. They're proud to carry a huge selection of new and pre-owned inventory and Case IH genuine parts. If you're ready for your next new or used tractor or piece of equipment, their friendly and knowledgeable sales and financing departments are prepared to make sure your experience is outstanding. They also have over 6,000 Case IH genuine parts on hand, and they do bulk oil delivery or bulk filling of Hi-Tran or engine oil. Visit them online at highplainseq.com, located right off of Highway 200. High Plains Equipment of Carrington, Harvey, Rugby, and Devils Lake.
Welcome back to our post-game report, brought to you by Norman County Raceway and the Red River Valley Speedway. Norman County Raceway, check the World of Outlaw late models coming up June 28th in Ada, Minnesota. Tickets now available at normancountyraceway.com. And so this is the post-game report, and we're going to get to our Enbridge Player of the Game. Life takes energy. Enbridge, energy for life. Enbridge, visit the website here, enbridge.com for career opportunities. So our player of the game, we're going to go with Sky Kramlich. Did a nice job on the mound there for the Rockets. Sky Kramlich, all unofficial stats here, of course, in our post-game. Kramlich, 7 innings of work, 95 pitches, 4 runs, 3 earned, 5 Ks, 6 hits, 3 walks. So Sky Kramlich, our player of the game. And then we got to go with our connection of the game, brought to you by Halstead Telephone Company. Discover local reliability you can trust. Halstead Telephone. It's how to connect. Visit halsteadtel.com. And we're going to give that the connection. Kramlich with the catcher for New Rockford-Sheyenne here, as Alex Weisenberger, as they both did a nice job. And pitching and catching here, so great connection there. And also, that's our HTC connection of the game. And then we got our precision play of the game. And that's brought to you by Agassi. So come on in here, you guys. And our interviews right now for New Rockford-Sheyenne are brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. So sharing our heritage, sharing our future with locations in Minnesota and North Dakota. So right now, head coach Dave Scogan joining us. So thanks, coach, for taking time and give us your thoughts on this one. A nice come from behind win over the Mustangs, right?
Yeah, I feel like a really gutsy performance by our guys. Got off to a little bit of a slow start, got behind, and then fought right back. We talked about staying in the fight every pitch of the game. Certainly did that today. Pitch by pitch, hung in there, and then took control, and then daggered at the end there with that triple.
Yeah, and adding some insurance runs. That fifth inning, kind of the difference in this one. You're down and score 5 in that inning. So
completely flipped the momentum. They put up the 3 spot. And again, we battled back and took control there from a momentum standpoint. That was big. Came out, threw up a 0. The young man next to me here battled his tail off and came up big down the end. Started finding the zone, striking guys out, and throwing harder at the end than did in the beginning of the game.
Yeah, and talk about Sky Kramlich doing a nice job there, pitching, going the complete game then too, right?
Yeah, complete game, which is huge for the rest of the tournament too. Once you get past that 45, you're burned for the day. He was able to stick in there, stay in the fight, throw well, and complete it for us. So now we got, unfortunately, he's burned up for the tournament now because he's past 45. But the rest of our pitching staff is ready to go tomorrow.
Collier, I had him down for 2 hits, single and a double today, and 1 knocked in as well. So
big spot for him. He's been up and down this year. He's been making a lot of work in practice. Good to see him come through today in a couple spots.
Okay, so you got the rest of the day off now, right?
Rest of the day off, bright and early tomorrow morning.
Okay, so you're going to stay and watch the next one?
We'll stay for a bit and watch this one, and then try and get ourselves warmed up, get some food, and enjoy the evening.
Okay, sounds good. Thanks, Coach Scogan, for joining us here. Sky Kramlich joins us right now on our post-game report brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. Sky, nice job out there. Give us your thoughts on the win, the come-from-behind win over the Mustangs here.
I thought it was really good. Started out shaky. The conditions got to me a little bit. I wasn't throwing the best right away. 3rd or 4th inning, whatever one it was, got away from me a little bit, but just stuck in it and found it late, and my team helped me put up a bunch of runs that made it a lot easier, a lot less pressure, and I just went out there and threw strikes, and they made the plays, and we won.
Yeah, because you were down early there, 3-0, and then the 5th inning, you get the change of score around. And how does your thought process work then when you're down and then you're up, and that really helps, right, on the mound when you're up?
Yeah, when you're down, especially by multiple, you kind of feel like you have to be perfect. You give up a walk or a hit or something, and it feels like they're going to score again, and you're just going to get yourself in a deeper hole. But when we're able to flip the score like that, it's a lot less pressure, and you can just kind of go out there and throw strikes and let your defense do what they do.
Okay, so you got some time off a little bit today now. Enjoy the rest of the tournament, and then you got to come back right away tomorrow morning, 9 a.m., huh?
Yeah, should be a fun rest of the day, hanging out with the team, and hopefully it'll be a good game tomorrow morning for us.
So who do you think, either Lemoore or Carrington? And so who do you think you're going to be playing tomorrow?
Most likely Lemoore. We play either team. It doesn't matter, but that's who we're preparing for. That's who we're expecting to win. And, they beat us pretty good last time, but I don't think that's going to be the outcome tomorrow. I think we're going to play a good game, and should be fun.
With all the whirlwind of where we're going to be playing this tournament, and now we finally got a field here in Bismarck. So what were all your thoughts that going through trying to get this tournament in here?
Right away I didn't really know what was going to happen. I thought we'd be playing like on the weekend or something, and then when I heard that we were going to play in Bismarck, I figured that'd be pretty cool. It's cool to play on these nice turf fields with big batting cages and bullpens and everything. It's a cool experience. It almost feels like we're at a state tournament or something.
Sounds good. Thanks so much for joining us, and good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yep, that's Sky Kramlich joining us here on our post-game report. So I want to thank Sky and Coach Scogan for taking time and chatting with us here on our post-game report from Bismarck. So let's see. We got to, I think we were doing our Precision Ag play of the game, I believe. That was our interviews brought to you by Dakota Heritage Bank. And we got to get to our Agassi Precision Ag play of the game, your local precision planting dealer. Agassi Precision Ag of Hillsboro. Call 701-436-2119 or visit planterdoc.com. And so we're going to go with that fifth inning for our play of the game. Is like I said, South Porter was leading at 3-0 at the end of the third inning. They put up 3 in the bottom of the third, no runs in the fourth, and then near Rockford-Sheyenne, the bats came alive and they scored 5 in that top of the fifth, and which ended up to be enough to win this one, as they get some insurance runs in the top of the seventh, though, and they win it here 9-4. So that's our Agassi Precision play of the game. All right, so we are going to take a break. If you want to watch the next game, just click the link right here on yourliveevent.com. Just click the next link, and it's the next game coming up, and it's 20 minutes after, so we're probably coming up here pretty quick. Both teams got to take infield yet, though. And so we're probably, I'm guessing, about 2:20 or so, maybe. We'll be back on with that game. So 2:20 this afternoon. Just click the next link if you want to watch Lemoore, Litchfield, Marion, Edgeley versus Carrington. So that's the next game. And then 20 minutes after that one will be Kidder County and South Porter. And then 20 minutes after that one will be the winner of Kidder County and South Porter taking on the loser of Lemoore versus Carrington. So that'll be, so there's still 3 more games to come up here from Bismarck Legacy High School. All right, thanks to all the sponsors, and please remember, folks, to support the businesses who support these Wiley broadcasts. Once again, 9-4 New Rockford-Sheyenne victorious. They'll play tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. against the winner of our next one, Lemoore or Carrington. And so we'll sign off and then click the next link if you want to watch the next game right here on yourliveevent.com.